morning, my people. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing fine wherever you are. I'm also fine. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I have a story to tell. Like, there's something that has made me laugh. I've remembered some days ago while in primary school, my cousin and I were going to school that morning. So, there was this kid she wasn't that a kid, but she was younger than us. She was walking, like, we were going to the same school. So she called us saying that she had picked some amount. I can't remember how much it was. And then hearing that she had picked some amount, we were supposed to confirm. We stood, confirmed that yes, she had picked some amount. We made friendship with that kid. She gave us the money because of course we were older than her. We went to class. I remember we didn't concentrate in class that day. We were just waiting for the bell to ring for break time. So I remember during break time, we went and took the kid. We went to buy some things. I tell you, we bought food stuff, the things that we've ever wanted. And you know what we were buying? Bread, mandazis, and soda. And I remember that day we really enjoyed ourselves. My cousin was older than me. So every time my cousin was older than me, I was older than the kid. So she was the boss. I remember she used half of the money, and then the remaining amount you were supposed to use the next day. So when evening came, we went home. We didn't know what was waiting for us. My mom was there, was furious at us. She told us that somebody had reported us. She saw us buying some things, food stuff, Like in the village, if you just did anything wrong, there was somebody who was watching and was ready to report that you was ready to report to your parents. I don't know if you can relate. So I remember my mom told us that there's a lady that had reported us that she saw us buying so many things. So she was asking, where did we get the money? Did we steal the money or who gave us the money? I remember we told mom that there's this kid that told us she picked the money, so we were just using the money to buy some foodstuffs. Hey? And remember, we were older than this kid. So I don't know. We was in like, I don't know. And the parent to that kid had came home and she told my mom was supposed to pay that amount, and my mom was furious. She paid the amount, of course, but she wasn't happy with us. So I was just asking myself, if we were good kids, we could have taken that money and talked to the kids class teacher, or if we could have taken that money to a parent or to the kid's parent, but we chose to eat. We chose to eat bread, mandazi, and soda. So even if it was just like, what could you have done? Because we've been told that they have picked some money. It wasn't for someone, it didn't belong to anyone. Somebody had just dropped the money, so you picked the money. So we chose to enjoy. By those days you could have picked money. Not like these days. These days even you can't pick even a 5 bob on your way. So like, who was supposed to be blamed in this situation? Were we supposed to be blamed because we were older and then we were tricked by the kid? Was the kid to be blamed or the parent to be blamed? And that money, like the parents said that they'd given the money, the amount to pay for exams. So the kid didn't pick the money. I don't know. So I don't know. Like that thing that made me laugh. And this also reminds me, do you remember in high school or in primary school, we had this friend or a group of friends that we couldn't do anything without their approval. Like you were doing things to please them. Even like I remember when you wanted to go to the latrine, you couldn't go alone. You asked a friend to go with. That friend wasn't going to do anything. She was just going to wait for you there while you do your thing. And then when it came to punishment, you were both punished in case of anything. And then one person, maybe you are this friend that your friend made you to be punished. You got angry at this friend for some time, but you still became friends. You still became friends. You forgot about the punishment and life moved on. Hope you can relate those days, huh? So this brings me to this topic that maybe I've just realized that there are those things that we are going through now, there are those misfortunes or sufferings that we're going through now, or rather we are in the states that we're in because we've not stopped blaming people for our failures. You find that everything that happens in your life, instead of accounting it for yourself, you are blaming that this and this happened because of this person. In this state because of my parents. I'm in this state because of this and this person. I didn't get that job because my parent didn't help me, my uncle didn't. Maybe you are blaming your uncle that now you are just suffering, the life is hard on you, but you have a rich person, you have a rich uncle, you have a rich brother, you have a rich sister, they are living their life, but they can't help you because in your mind you've just said that because she's in that position, she can help you get that job. But what we don't know that maybe they don't have that authority to help us. Maybe they're not in that position to help us, but in our mind we've just told ourselves that they didn't help us. So they're the ones who have caused us to be the way we are. Maybe you're blaming your parents for the state they're in, like you are raised in that poor family. Why is it that they weren't rich? Why is it that they didn't take you to that good school? So you are blaming them for the life that you are living now. Or maybe you are raised in that family that there were so many conflicts. Your dad and mom were fighting every day. So this made you to hate another. Either you hated your mom or you hated your dad. And then you've carried this to your adulthood. You found your family, your own family. You've gotten your own relationship. But because it isn't working, you are blaming your parents for not raising you well or not raising you in a good environment. So this makes us to develop so much hatred, so much jealousy to the people around us, the people that they're closer to us. So you find that these people aren't helping me, they don't care about me. That's why I'm in this state. That's why I'm not making a step. That's why I'm not progressing. So let me just tell us, like, yes, people have hurt us. Yes, people have not helped us when, like, yes, we found ourselves in situations that we didn't like. But what are we doing about it? It's a time that we need to stop blaming people. It's a time that we need to know we are just human beings. They're also human beings. We make mistakes. It's a time that we need to own up to our mistakes. It's a time we need to own up to our failures. That this has happened, yes, but what should I do to move on? What can I do to progress? Because the moment you develop that jealousy upon somebody or somebody who is successful than you, it acts as an obstacle. It hinders you to see your potential. It hinders you to see the good thing ahead of you. It hinders you to concentrate on yourself because your mind is so much concentrated on them that these people made me this and this. These people like made me to suffer. Take account of your mistakes, take account of your life, live your life now, love yourself, at least choose. If this has failed, let me go for option B. If I'm in this state, if I don't like this state, what can I do to change my state? If if I didn't get what I wanted when I was young, what can I do to get what I have now that my kids won't blame me too? Like, what are you doing? Stop blaming people, and this will make you to progress. Like, it will give you the opportunity to grow. It will give you the opportunity to account for your mistakes, and at the end, you won't blame anyone. And let me tell you, the moment you realize that people, like every person is going through their own challenges. The person that you are thinking that refused to help you, maybe he or she has his own challenges, so maybe they also want another person to help them. So please just take account of your mistake, take account of your actions. If you fail today, maybe tomorrow you might not fail, because every day comes with its own things. That's not the end. Try every day, try, and you'll find yourself successful. Because you can't, no one will give you peace of mind. It's only you who can give you peace of mind. But the moment you continue blaming people for your failures, you'll find that you have so much pain. Like, you have so much pain in your mind. This and this person did this to me. This and this person have not helped me. This and this person, I'm in this situation because of this. We also can't blame, like, we blame every person around us, not forgetting that we are the ones who are accountable for our lives. We have a choice to make. We have a life to live. This life you only live once. So please take account of your actions, take account of your mistakes, and don't blame anyone for your failure. Blame yourself. Through blaming yourself, you will correct your mistakes and you will lead a right path. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.